Hey guys, this is the Real Redneck American. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to do another WWE booking thing, and this is completely fantasy booking. But alright, everybody wants to see Cesaro pushed. I mean, he is an excellent wrestler in the ring. He is athletic. He's pound for pound the strongest guy in WWE, and he completely deserves a push. But Vince McMahon's excuse is he's not good on the mic, which, in my opinion, he's actually not bad on the mic. I mean, and he doesn't connect with the fans, which is obviously bullcrap, considering there's a whole Cesaro section in the arena. But so I just got done watching a video on WWE's YouTube video, and probably the most disliked video in YouTube history. We had freaking Roman Reigns beating Cesaro, and the video had 14,000 dislikes. And everybody in the comment section said that Cesaro was definitely a much superior wrestler to Reigns and deserved to win that match more than he did. So I'm about to book Cesaro's push. So it all starts off with a trade to Smackdown. And, well, alright. Well, first we have to start off with some booking. Well, actually, we really don't even have to book this, but The Miz and Maurice, I say, as good as they are, they should get traded to Monday Night Raw for Cesaro on Friday Night SmackDown. Or even trade Apollo Crews to Monday Night Raw for Cesaro on Friday Night SmackDown, because Apollo Crews isn't getting pushed either way. But yeah, one of those trades for Cesaro. Then we're going to get Cesaro on SmackDown. His first appearance, congratulations, at Baron Corbin. He's already won the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. So 2 nights later, he's delivering an absolute beatdown to Dean Ambrose in the main event of SmackDown. It's a rematch for the Intercontinental title. When all of a sudden the music hits, and out comes Cesaro to probably one of the loudest crowd reactions in the history of WWE. Cesaro comes in, and he attacks Baron Corbin. This leads to a disqualification, and Dean Ambrose really ain't too happy with him, but Dean Ambrose appreciates it because Baron Corbin, was beating the living crap out of him. But so that sets up. But I mean, Dean Ambrose is unhappy, so he hits a dirty deeds on Cesaro at the end of the match. This doesn't turn him heel. Like, it might turn him heel for a week, but the following week, Corbin attacks Cesaro backstage, and Dean Ambrose makes the save. Then later on, it's announced that the next pay-per-view after WrestleMania, Cesaro versus Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the IC title is announced. So we get to the match, and well, before the match, Corbin attacks Dean Ambrose. And, well, actually, I don't like that. So the match goes on, and all 3 superstars put on an amazing performance. Corbin ends up getting the win, hitting the end of days on Ambrose. But in order to take Cesaro out of the equation, he had to put Cesaro through the announce table. Yeah. Or how about this? Dean Ambrose hits a atomic elbow drop on the announce table to put Cesaro through it. Gets back in the ring and gets hit with the end of days by Corbin. Corbin wins. Alright. So that Tuesday on SmackDown, Cesaro and Ambrose get announced for a match in the main event. A one-on-one #1 contenders for the IC title. And so Cesaro and Dean Ambrose put on a show. Corbin comes out and attacks both men. Well, actually, he attacks Cesaro because he can, and then afterwards he attacks Ambrose, but Cesaro wins the match by disqualification. Alright. So we get Baron Corbin and Cesaro one-on-one, and they absolutely steal the show on that next pay-per-view. And the best match of the night, Corbin ends up getting the win by countout. No, you know what? Yeah, countout. They absolutely steal the show, but in the end, Corbin puts puts Cesaro through the barricade, like spears him through the barricade, and slides back in the ring at the last minute to pick up the countout victory and retain the title. So Cesaro isn't seen for about 2 weeks on SmackDown, and people start wondering if there goes any chance of him getting pushed to win. Cesaro becomes a surprise entrant in a 10-man battle royal to decide Corbin's next opponent. And he wins by last eliminating Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, he eliminates Dolph Ziggler to win it. You know, the match also features guys like Mojo Rawley, Kalisto. I'm going to say Apollo Crews. I'm going to say Miz and Maurice get traded for Cesaro. Because, I mean, and, you know, a guy like, guys like the Ascension, even the Usos, they're in the match, you know. How about, you know, during the match, you book Cesaro to eliminate both of them at the same time. And Cesaro, you know, over the next few weeks, him and Corbin have contests, cutting promos and all that. And that improves Cesaro's confidence in the mic, so that when they face off, Cesaro finally gets the win, hitting a super neutralizer from the second rope. That's how Cesaro wins. Cesaro pins Corbin. He's the IC champion. So after the match, Ziggler attacks him because Ziggler's not happy about having lost that match for the #1 contender spot. So at the next pay-per-view, you get Cesaro versus Dolph Ziggler, and Corbin's still in the rivalry. Well, actually, yeah, he's still in it. Cesaro wins by hitting the neutralizer on Corbin for the win. After that, it's just Ziggler and Cesaro in a singles rivalry, and Cesaro wins at the next pay-per-view, and that's pretty much the end of their feud. When at the next pay-per-view, or no, the next night on SmackDown, or now that Tuesday night on SmackDown, surprise, out comes Randy, well, not Randy Orton, out comes Luke Harper. Now, I originally booked Luke Harper to win the WWE title. I believe within 2 months after winning the title at WrestleMania, he'll probably drop it to either Orton or Wyatt again. So why not make him, you know, make him Cesaro's next opponent? So him and Cesaro go to the next pay-per-view, and they face off in an absolutely amazing matchup. But Luke Harper ends up getting the win. So, SummerSlam, it's announced that there will be a fatal 4-way WWE title match. And so far, the competitors are Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, and AJ Styles. Well, there's a battle royal to decide the final competitor. Cesaro wins by last eliminating Randy Orton. Now, he eliminates Orton, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Kalisto during the match. He eliminates 4 of 10 superstars during the match. Almost half of the field's eliminated just by Cesaro. Cesaro qualifies, and Cesaro goes to the main event at SummerSlam and, you know, puts on an absolute show. I mean, him and AJ Styles working together is absolute gold in the ring. At this point, we want Wyatt to be the title holder, so Bray Wyatt, Cesaro, they get some moments, and we've already seen some at Cesaro and Ambrose, so maybe they don't get as many moments together in the ring, but Cesaro and AJ Styles absolutely steal the show. Well, AJ Styles ends up grabbing the win by pinning Dean Ambrose for the, or no, pinning Wyatt for the championship. And, well, the 3 superstars face off that Tuesday night on SmackDown. decide who the next competitor to be, and Cesaro gets the win by hitting a neutralizer on Bray Wyatt for the win. And Cesaro is the new competitor, and him and AJ Styles at the next pay-per-view put on an absolute show. And they go for the next 3 pay-per-views. And I mean, AJ Styles obviously wins all the matches, but Cesaro and AJ Styles put on an absolute show. And later on, hopefully Cena will come back and win the title off of Styles. And maybe later on down the road we can get Cesaro and Cena wrestling for WWE titles. Because, I mean, if they put on good shows for just U.S. title matches, then imagine what they can do for the WWE title. And eventually I want to have it lead up to Cesaro pinning John Cena to win the WWE Championship. Him pinning John Cena, possibly even retiring John Cena. And that's how I would book Cesaro's push. So, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.